Welcome to learn that how to fix Toyota water pump. And this water pump, it is located in here, and this black disc is a water pump disc, and this water pump is inside of this motor area, and we need to take those bolts out, and there is this water pump, and this motor is this Toyota's VVT-i series, and here is alternator, and below of this alternator there is this water pump area, and then when you need to change this water pump, normal reason is that there is water leak in your car, and this radiator coolant liquid is running out, and we have to add coolant to our radiator and cooling system. And when you look this water pump, normally there are some leaking areas in this below, and sometimes this water pump can be very noisy, and that can be also reason to change. Okay, and let's go to open this water pump. And what we need to do first we need to take this serpentine and carbon belt away, and let's look that how this assembling works, and how we can replace this water pump. Okay, and next when we are taking this carbon belt out, and we need to first open this bolt in here, and this bolt size is 17 mm, and this bolt is normally very thick, and in that way I need a little bit help, and I have this kind of a longer pipe what I insert in here, and then when I move this my friends, this bolt opens very nicely, and then I need to open this bolt a little bit more in that way, and I open that bolt. There is I open that bolt so long that this bolt is loosened, something like maybe 10 times this rotation. Okay, and there is this bolt. It's just in there, and I open, and then there is this small distance. There is this small distance between this bolt and then this tensioner system. Then this bolt is loosened enough. There is small hole between these two bolts just in here, you can see. Okay, next step is that we need, we go to next step. Okay, and next we need to set up new frames in here, and in that size is now a little bit different, and this size is 19 millimeter, and we set up this frames in that bolt in here. And then there is trick that when we take this carpet and this drive belt away, I need to pull in that way. And now when you look, this belt it moves in here. When I pull that frames, then this moves, and it moves quite slowly because there is hydraulic behind of this tensioner Tic-Ten system. And then when I pull, I take in here and I little bit move that in that position, and now this carpet belt it has been taken away. And then when you are changing this carpet belt, I can explain later that how you set up it back in there. But it's good to check that what is this way how this carpet belt has been installed, because it's a little bit complex, but not very difficult. Okay, and next step. Okay, and now this tensioner belt is away, and I take this belt out in this way that we can go forward. And here is this belt, and then we go to forward. Okay, and then when I want to change this and replace this water pump, what is located in here, I think that I need to take this alternator away, and I need socket, where size is 12, and the next one is in 14, and 12 goes in here, and 14 goes in this down bolt. Okay, let's open those bolts. First this bolt, and if you use longer frames like this, then it's more, those bolts opens very nicely. Then I open this 14. 14 is located in there. Here's this 14 bolt. It's placed in here. Okay, then I open those bolts using that wrench. Okay, and then let's go when those bolts are open. Let's go situation. Okay, and then I open these bolts. Now this bolt is open. Next, this upper part. And now this is also open. Okay, and then we can move this alternator a little bit in different position. And now I remember that when there is those electric cables, we need to take this minus cable off in this battery. And let's go to do that. And there is this minus cable, and we need to open that minus cable. Okay, and then I open that minus cable, and now electricity is off. And then we continue with this alternator, and there are two cables what I need to also open. First one is this 10 mm bolt what I open in here. And now there is this 10 mm bolt, and that away, and then there is this cable, and there is Toyota's idea that you need to press this side area in here, the side area in here, and then pull that electric cable. Okay, now it opens. And cables, we can set up these cables in there. Cables are in there, and then we take this alternator over a little bit more, and here is alternator. Okay, and there is this water pump area. And next we need to open these 1, 2, 3, 5, and there's, I think that the 6th, those bolts also. Okay, and next step is, when we are changing this water pump, is that we open all of these bolts in here. They are 10 mm, size is 10 mm, and we open all of these bolts in this way. Okay, and now I open all of these bolts, and there is also one bolt in here behind of this system, and I need to also open that bolt in here. Okay, let's go to look that when I open those bolts, what the situation. Okay, and now I have loosened these bolts, and you need 10 mm small socket, and there are 6 those bolts, are all in same size, and size is in that size, and they open very nicely, and they are good condition. And this is first one, second in here, and as you can see, water is going out, because there is now this pump is we have released this pump almost, and that was second bolt, and then I take this third bolt out. This is the third one, and the fourth one drops, and then there is one bolt, but one is just in below of this wheel, and when you use your hand in here, you can feel this bolt in. Okay, and the latest bolt, it is located in just in there. There you can see this latest bolt, and I open it in here, and now this pump moves quite nicely. There is this pump, it is just in there. There is this pump, and then I take this last bolt away. I need to take this. There is this last bolt what I have to release. Okay, I insert this in there. Okay, and I use that kind of tool, and I insert this in here. You can see that there is this bolt in just in there, and then I open that last one. Okay, and this socket drops, but no way. I take it back, and then I continue this the sixth bolt opening, and our water pump is almost in here. This final bolt, and everything is fine. This is not so very complex to do. Okay, and now this bolt goes away, and this is the sixth one, and when I set up this bolt in here, there is six bolt, and now water pump is there, and then I can take this pump in here, and it's just in here, and we can go to look and check this pump. Okay, good. And then there is this whole area where this pump goes, and then there is this gasket in there what we need to take out and replace new gasket, because if we don't change this gasket, then we have quite surely leak in here. And here is this gasket, and let's go to look that old one and new gasket. Okay, and next. Okay, and here we have this this old gasket, what was in that shape, and then also new gasket, what name is Ring O, and this is original Toyota genuine barge. And we look that what is difference between this old one and new one, and they are quite similar. The only difference is that this new one is much more thicker. This is new one and this is old one. This is not so thick, and this is the reason why this can leak, and I recommend that you set up this new one, and these are not very expensive. They are $5 to $10 per piece. And then we take a look a little bit this water pump, and we check that what is this water pump's situation. And firstly we check that are those bearings okay, and we rotate that in this way. And if we couldn't hear any noise, I can say that bearings are okay and no any errors. And then we check that these shapes propels are fine, and then they are fine, and then when we install new pump back, this water pump, we need to of course set up this new gasket, and we need to clean these areas in here using knife, that we take those all corrosion away in this way, because this corrosion can generate leaks, and all these corrosions away. And then we drop, and then you can see also that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts places, and this bolt was located in that direction, and those are in upside, and that one, and this one was this bolt place is in this low area, and this was the side area, and these are not very difficult to set up. This water pump is very normal, high quality Toyota design, easy to assemble and reassemble, and this endurance and quality of course very good. And now I think that this pump is still okay, and if you need to purchase new pump, you do same thing and check that everything is fine, and then we take this new gasket and we go to reassemble this water pump. Okay, and then when we are installing this water pump back, we need to clean also this motor side area, this sealing and this gasket area, that this area is very clean and there is no any corrosion or rust. And we use again this knife, what is sharp, and we check all of those areas and those things in here, that there is no any corrosion. And then we also clean very carefully this sealant, this gasket hole, that there is no any corrosion or extra material. And first we use knife, and secondly we use cotton material in that way, and we take all of those old things away, and now we can see that there is still some corrosion in there, and I need to take those corrosion away using my knife. In here there was corrosion, and also in there. All of these things, and clean this carefully, because this is aluminium, not too much force, enough that you can take those white dirty things away, and then cotton material, and then clean this gasket hole using this cotton. Okay, and now I think that this is fine, and then we insert this new gasket, what is in here, and clean also this new gasket, that it's clean in this way. And now I believe that it's clean, and we insert this new gasket in this hole. Okay, and it looks okay. It is dropping, and okay, now it's in there, and then we carefully insert this. Water pump back, and before of this installation, check those holes, that where are those holes in here, because then it's much more easier to set up this pump. There is this 3 holes, and there is 3 holes in there, and I set up this in carefully in here, that please sure and check that this gasket don't drop away. Then I insert it in here. Now I think that this is not in now in right place. I have to analyze more how this could draining. There was, okay, let's look at how, if those are in here, how about then this way. And again, carefully. Okay, now this looks better. Now this is in fine. And then check that sealant gasket is in right place. Yes, it is, and then you take first bolt and insert it in here. This is, and thicken those quite long, because this gasket is my worry, that if this gasket moves, then we have leak. And I thicken this. there is now, this is the first one. First bolt is there, and then second. Okay, second is in there, and this is now quite ticked. And then we insert third bolt. It goes in there. And these bolts, they are okay, and it seems that these bolts are in different distance, and now we need to test that what is this shorter one and what are those longer one. And this generates to us a little bit more work, but in when you are maybe changing this water pump, you can make some markings that where are those smaller bolts, because now there is this is the two latest bolts, and they are in, there is a little bit difference. It is not much, but it is something like maybe a couple of millimeters. Okay, but I think that we will find the right places. Okay, and there. Okay, I think that this okay, and I think that the shorter bolt goes in here. It's my feeling. Okay, and this goes very nicely. We have insert 4 bolts. Okay, and then there is 2 those below area bolts. First one goes in just in here, and it's easy to insert because there is hole, not very complex. Okay, and then this the last one, and it's placed in just in here. Place it is located in just in there. You can see this bolt in there, and I ticked also that bolt. And I used this socket, what was 10 mm, and there was this this goes very nicely in there. Okay, and now I tighten that bolt, and it drops in there. Okay, and now we are. And next, when we have installed all of these bolts, we have to tighten those in bolt by bolt. Okay, it looks like that in that area, in here must be this short bolt, because there is now situation that bolt is almost in end, but there is hole. If you look this area between just like in here and here, this hole, you can see that there is this bolt, and I think that in that place belongs this short bolt. Okay, and let's change, and I change this bolt, and when I have changed this bolt, we can continue to using this moment tool. What is the moment of these water pump cover bolts, because these bolts can go broken if we use much force, and let's continue next in that. Okay, and then a small hint, there are those in this water pump cover bolts, there are one bolt is shorter, and as you can see, these are not same size, but the third one is shorter, something like 5 millimeter, and it's a very small amount, and this bolt goes in this interesting place. What is this? Just this place is where is this water pump, and then this support disc, and behind of this area, this shorter bolts goes in here, and there is this its place is just in here, and when you are setting those bolts, there is good hint that here is this 10 millimeter socket, and I have this French this base area, and I noticed that when I insert in here, this is nice tool to set up, especially this shorter bolt in this way, and it's quite easy to insert in this area, because okay, now it goes in there, and in here this is quite easy rotate, and this is good hint. Okay, now I rotate this shorter bolt in here, and then we can continue with this moment tool, that what is the force to tighten this bolt. Okay, let's continue soon. Okay, and then the new information, there was the second shorter bolt too, and this second shorter bolt goes to in that place, and in here this is this second shorter bolt place, and the first shorter bolts went in that direction. Okay, and this was like I tested that what bolts switch and what not. Okay, and this was the good, and in this up area here are those longer bolts. Okay, this was like more information, and we still continue to insert. Okay, now this is in there, and that goes in here, and then we need to start tighten these bolts, that first this bolt, and then you tighten that one, and then that one, and then you go to this down area, and you tighten this bolt in here. And this is the idea that when we tighten these bolts in different size, that then this water pump will install very nicely in this hole. And if we dig then only in here and here and here, then this water pump can be in wrong position. And there was this one bolt in this. It's just in here and just below of this. And here is this one bolt, just in below that, and then we dig then also that one, and then that one, and then we go in here, and we dig then this bolt, and then we go in here and here, and then I start to use that kind of wrench, and I dig a little bit that, and that, and then in here. Now they looks quite okay. And then we need to quite soon start to do this final thickening. Okay, now I use the moment tool. Okay, and now I have thickened all of these 6 bolts, and this water pump replace is then almost ready, and final part is to insert back this alternator and also carpet belt, and then this change is finished. And of course we need to check also water leaks, that is there any leaks in this water pump gasket. Okay, let's go do those. Okay, and next step is to add this coolant. We open this radiator and we fill this system in this coolant liquid antifreeze and 100%, and then you have to also check that this system is full of this coolant. And now this water pump, it has been installed in back in here, and we can check how it rotates. This moves quite nicely, and there is no any leaks showing, and we can continue.